Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Hi everyone, you're still here. Thanks for sticking around for the practice. I was actually looking for a little bit of inspiration, and I haven't done a long IG live like this in a long time. And it used to be that IG would cut you off in an hour, so I was expecting actually for the video to cut itself off. So, yeah, very cool. Well, I don't really have much else to say, but the reason I put the practice on today was because I wanted a little motivation, and I tend to practice better when like anyone, when someone's watching. This was the third series of the Ashtanga method, the third series. So, if anyone has a question, you're welcome to ask, for those of you who are still here. It's at 10:30. I have a little bit more time before I need to go. So if you are still here and you have a question, happy to chat for a moment. It's important to think about that the yoga practice is something that happens for a long time. So it's not something you can snap your fingers at and then suddenly, you're there. This is something that I'm practicing for a long time. You missed it. Can I save it? I might do it again next week. So I'm thinking that I might start doing that intermediate series on another day. Yeah, I could do second on another day. This was the third series. Yes. So Neil wants to know about handstand. So handstand takes a lot of practice. And someone's, hi Mel, hi. Yeah, I did. This is practice, right? It's not perfection. So I think it's really important that, it was third series and I definitely don't do all the postures perfectly. So if you were here for the whole live, you've seen me topple and fall over and all that sort of stuff, which is part of everyday practice, This is Miami. This is my yoga room. You can hear the sounds of my husband teaching in the background. So thank you, Joshua. I appreciate that. It's awesome. Someone asked me if I'm vegan. Yes, I'm vegan. I changed my diet more than 20 years ago, something like 22, 23 years ago, exactly when I started practicing yoga. It was just the thing that really sat on my heart when I started practicing, so I changed my diet right away. And someone asked me if I'm Korean. I'm not Korean, but I am part Japanese, so you're in the right part of the world. You're in the right part of the world. When am I coming to India, Sunil? Gosh, I cannot wait to go to India. I've been going to India for also over the last 20 years, but the current situation, we're all stuck in our countries. So you're working on your handstand, Purnima. Well, good. I hope that you find your handstand. Just keep practicing. So Laura has a question. Laura, hi Laura. You said, sometimes I feel like I do better. I lost your question because there were more comments. Let's see. I feel like I do better, like I'm stuck in my practice, especially recently I'm doing it yourself. So you're practicing by yourself and you're looking for inspiration. I understand. So I actually put the live on today so that you would motivate me to do the practice. So community is a big help. If you haven't joined any live online classes and you're stuck at home, I definitely recommend for you to do that. omstars.com, where I teach 2 classes weekly, a meditation class when I'm available, and then every Wednesday at 1 o'clock, my husband's in the other room teaching online Mysore style. So if you go to miamilifecenter.com, then you can find out some Mysore classes there. So my fellow Ashtangi from Yoga Salzburg asked me about doing Viparita Shalabhasana in the end. So my neck was feeling a little tight, so it's always important to respect your body. And I wouldn't recommend a permanent move, but if you're practicing one day and there's a posture that you feel you need a little extra warm-up to do, you have 2 options. You can either do the extra warm-up right there, or if like in third series, all those back bends are coming, you can let the practice warm you up and then add that posture back in. And of course, you're always welcome to skip a posture too, You said so 77 MYS, hi. You said that I did Ashtanga, so relaxed. It's just the function of practicing for a long time. If you are tired and you hold your breath, go a little slower and give yourself more space around the edges. I've been practicing yoga for, it's been my life for almost 25 years, and Ashtanga for like 22 years, something like that. So Dav is asking about what can we do to open the hips for the primary series. There's a lot of really, really good hip openers. And I really recommend you to do the primary series itself, as well as for Supta Karmasana, you can try pigeon and some other poses like that. Oh my goodness, so someone's asking what my favorite book written by me. Gosh, well, I have written a bunch of books, so I'm working on another one right now. I really, really love my latest book, which is called Get Your Yoga On, and this is really available everywhere, and it's made for the practice to be accessible. For Ashtanga, Power of Ashtanga is a good one. Well, everyone, I see what time it is, and I gotta I might do a tutorial. I've been thinking about doing a weekly tutorial live, so if you have any requests for the tutorial, send me a message on the DM, and then I will think about that. So, okay. I gotta go now, but I send you a lot of love. Keep practicing. I'll see you online here on IG. Any of you that don't follow me on YouTube, you should all go over and follow me on YouTube. Anyone who's not a member of OmStars, you should join. You can use my code kinoyoga, all capital letters, for a free month. Okay, that's all I have to say. That's the end of that commercial. I'm in Miami, and I will see you later. Lots of love, everyone.